Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Salam Media. I'm your host, Zakir Dawood, and I'll be taking you through the next 10 minutes. We did, before this, if you missed it, we had a tribute to the late Ibrahim Patel, rugby administrator. We were joined by Mark Alexander, the current SARU president, as well as former SARU president, Mr. Brian van Rooyen. And if you missed that, you can get it on our social media platforms, and links will be shared on my social media platforms as well as Salam Media. But now we're going to be chatting all things happening in the world of local sport. Marks Park Cricket Club, famously known for their victory last season, becoming the first non-racial club to win the provincial cricket tournament post unity, and they this weekend will be having. Or let's say on the 12th of March, we'll be having a family fun day, which will consist of cool drinks, um, food, horse rides. They could even be having a tea garden as well as Eid shopping because Ramadan is around the corner and we know the pressures that come with prepping for Eid. And all their proceeds will be going to a Palestinian orphanage program. On the line, we're going to be joined by Yaseen Manack, who's going to be telling us a bit more about what's going to be happening at this family fun day and what exactly it's about and where the proceeds are going to. Assalamu alaikum, Yaseen. Thank you for taking time out of your evening to join us.
No problem. Walaikum salam, Takir. Anytime. It's a pleasure being here.
Yasin, Family Fun Day, something that many have forgotten in this day and age. COVID has made us so bound to our houses and staying indoors, but now it's good to see there's some activity that's coming about. Tell me, what have you guys got planned to make this one to be remembered?
Yeah, look, we want to, I think, first of all, just get everybody outside, like you say, you know. I think that's that's first prize. Get some vitamin D, get the guys outside. So Marks Park, like you say, we're a cricket club based in Amarentia, and we have a fundraiser every year. So last year, I think you guys covered it for a small bit. We had a little cancer drive for with a pink day, cancer drive, and did, uh, that went well as well. And I think this year we understood that the Palestinian issue is taking a bit of a back seat. Seems to be not on the mainstream media, especially with the Ukrainian issue now on the table.
Mm.
So what we do is we're trying to get everybody out there. We're gonna have some high quality food. Hopefully they don't eat too much before the Ramadan starts, but we got some high quality food. We got some good designer drinks, some designer milkshakes and stuff. We got some dates and kajur stalls for the guys who want to stock up when they before Ramadan starts. And then yeah, the tea garden. We got a new lady on our committee. And she's from Cape Town, and she said, "Listen, the tea garden thing is something that really goes down on at fun days and at fates, and maybe a place where people can sit down and relax."
Mm.
So yeah, we're gonna have something along those lines. We got some horse rides as well, and we're planning some archery skills on the side as well for kids to try out. So I think you got a full day, and we start at 12 o'clock, Takir, and then go on to about 8 to 9 o'clock in the evening. So we got floodlights and everything, and we're gonna push through into the night.
Nice. It's definitely something that we've been missing as a community, and just bringing that community aspect back into everything. I mean, COVID's really made us such strangers to life as we know it. And looking at it, you said your proceeds will be going to a Palestinian orphanage program. Tell us more about that and why this program over many others.
Yeah, look, like I said, we chose one last year, which was a pink drive for ladies' breast cancer, and I think at the time we thought that was a good cause. And I think at the time now, like I say, the Palestinian issue is definitely one that's close to the club's heart, and uh, and one which we think we can bring onto the forefront, just even if it's just for a day. We're trying to get the Palestinian embassy over to maybe give us a chat, give us a talk, or some sort of educational material. The orphanage program we've chosen is in conjunction with Islamic Relief. They run some terrific programs all over the world, and we've tried to tie up with them, and they will basically be in charge of administering that fund going out after we've done our collection.
Nice, and I think it's a good thing to get the year started. And from the club's perspective, have you guys gotten your preseason underway? Are you guys getting going? What can we expect from you guys this season after
Yeah,
setting the
look,
standard and the bar so high last year?
we the season's almost coming to an end, Taki. So we're down to the last 2 games to go. Because it ends towards the end of March. We're sitting fourth. We were in striking distance of the first place. So we got Lenasia Cricket Club at Marks Park this Sunday. That's going to be quite a cruncher because Lenasia, I think, is just sitting on top of us.
Mm,
Both of the teams doing well this season. Shukr, alhamdulillah. And yeah, look, we got a SA1 team with Abdul Samad Bubulia, and they first at the moment. That's the top Saturday league in the province. We've got a few games left there, and I think a little bit more interestingly, we've got a Josie Cup coming out in the winter. From the Wanderers, from the office, what's been realized is Gauteng is actually better made to have cricket in winter than in summer with all the rain. So we're having a Josie Cup, which could be linked to the mayor and city of Johannesburg very soon. That'll go through all. That'll go through from under 11 until the veterans. So Marks Park will be putting a veterans team as well, and that'll be in April and May. It'll be 20. It'll be a 20 over tournament. Inshallah, you guys can. We'll try to get you guys there over one of the fun days. You guys can host
mm,
maybe a full day there. Uh, I think it's going to be something that will really take off in Gauteng. Like I say, no rain interruptions, Shukar. So we'll be able to play. A little bit cold in the mornings though, but it'll be something I think that it'll be good for cricket in the province. You know.
And talking about cricket in the province, this week we lost a pioneer in the cricket in space, Abdulatif Barnes, who was a phenomenal cricketer. And today we lost the likes of Shane Warne just a couple of minutes before we went live on air. Yasin, you were a cricketing fanatic, a cricketing lover. I mean, what are some of your memorable moments with of watching Shane Warne?
Yeah, look, Shady was a wizard. I remember waking up with my two brothers at 4 or 5 in the morning before test matches started, looking for a good cup of coffee to keep us awake. And all I wanted to watch was McGrath and Shane Warne bowling end to end. It was
Mm,
we were lucky to live in the era to actually wake up and watch. To be honest, today maybe guys would think, a spin a leggy and a quick on one at either end doesn't make sense. But when you watch them and you saw the skill and the execution and the planning that these guys went through, it's no wonder that they were the best team at the time. You had phenomenal cricketers. And I think early on, before as you started the show, you guys had a show on Mr. Patel, and
mm,
Agatifi came to my mind to say, I hope you guys maybe have a show on him because he was phenomenal. He played with my dad for many years. So he was a spinning all rounder, uh, a real street fighter apparently. Guy who couldn't get him out. Didn't matter what the wicket did. Didn't matter who
mm,
was bowling. He'd get in line, no helmet, no anything, and just sometimes no gloves, and just go in there and bat. And my dad said he was one of the toughest guys he ever played against. So look, yesterday we were speaking to some guys, and I think there's almost no doubt that he would have played for South Africa had things been different.
mm.
And when you get these sort of guys, I think we've lost a whole generation of them in the last 2 to 3 years. And Agatifi, true to his character, kept on going. So he kept on going as a coach. He coached into the late 90s, and then 2000s. I remember him becoming a match referee, and he stayed on the ground. He never left. He never left the cricket field,
Mm.
and probably did his last game a year or so ago with COVID. He was a bit of a, and I think he leaves 4 or 5 sons. We played with all of them, Alvi and Jamil and Ismail and all the brothers. Uh, Agutifi was married to, surprisingly, not surprisingly, but curiously, he was married to a Rastin lady, and sorry, and Agutifi ran a club in Ottomans in El
Mm,
Dorado Park. And every time we played them, there were 5 Rasdins and
mm,
six Barneses, or the next week there'll be 6 Barneses or five Rasdins. But they were unbelievable sportsmen. Whether it was in a
mm.
soccer field or cricket field, all of them were good. But I think there's no argument that Akratifi was the best.
No, definitely. And I mean, this is a tribute that needs to be had, and it will be in the next show. We can confirm that there will be a tribute to um, Abdul Latif Barnes and his cricketing career and his contribution towards cricket in South Africa and especially the Gauteng space. But Yaseen, look, we wish you all the best for your fun day coming up, and Salam Media definitely supports it. And we're looking forward to it. We definitely are. So until we chat again, closer to time, I'm hoping you can give us more information and give us breaking news on what's going to be there. We're looking forward to it. We hope that the listeners and the viewers at home too are looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be one to remember. So, guys, let's get down to Mark's Park on the 12th of March and let's come support them and let's support their fun day that will be taking place. Yaseen, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate your time this evening. And until we chat again.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity as always. And yeah, look, the parking's free, the entrance is free. Marks Park's probably the best club in the province. I wish all the guys can come through and have a look. Uh, and I think it's about 9 or 10 codes of sport which you can join: archery, dog training, whatever you want. And I think it's somewhere where I think we've got something to suit every palate, hopefully.
Hmm.
But thanks for the opportunity.
Well, that was Yaseen Manack telling us more about what's going to be going down at the Marks Park Cricket Club's Fun Day. I mean, it's going to be one to remember. Get out there, support it, and the most important thing is that all proceeds will um, go to charity and an organization that is in support of Palestine. Well, from myself, Dakir Daud, the crew at the back, Sadiq Salilo, it was a pleasure putting the show together for all the listeners and the viewers. And until we meet again, we look forward to bringing you quality content and some of the best sporting content around the country. From myself, Dakir Dawood, and the team, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.